Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with another video, and this time we're doing a feel. So as you can see, I've already removed the polish from her nails. I've already prepped them and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the acrylic application. As you can see, I did one thin layer of acrylic, cleaning around the cuticle area. And then as you can see, we're gonna be using the sequins. So for the sequins, I picked up a small bead of acrylic and then I dipped it into the sequins and I just placed them on the nail. Once you have them all spread out wherever you want the sequins to go, then you come back and do another layer of acrylic. As you guys know, I used the Mia Secret pink acrylic, and it's literally like a translucent pink. It's really clear, which is why I used it to encapsulate nails, because you can barely tell that it's pink. Like, you can still see a little hint of pink, but not a lot. So again, we're just gonna go ahead and encapsulate that. Remember, you want to make sure that the acrylic that you do over it is thick enough to where you're not gonna file any of your sequins off. And as you apply the acrylic, you will be able to tell once it's thick enough, because the sequins will look a little bit different, if that makes sense. So we're just going to keep applying that acrylic. Remember, work with a little product at a time. Again, we place that bead closer to the cuticle area, brush it down towards the tip, and this is basically going to work as an adhesive for the sequins. So we do the thin layer of acrylic, and then we dip our brush into the liquid, into the powder, and into the sequins. Place it on the nail wherever we want the sequins, and then just brush them down. So some fingers will be a full nail, some fingers will be an ombre coming from the cuticle area towards the tip, or some ombres will be from the tip going up to the cuticle area. So however you want to do it. But again, after you place your sequins, you go back in with some more acrylic and just encapsulate these sequins so you don't file them off. So same thing for this one. Again, we do the small bead of acrylic, brushing it down towards the tip, cleaning around the cuticle area, and then we get another bead and we pick up the sequins. As you can see, this one will be an ombre going down from the tip up towards the cuticle area, and then after that we're going to encapsulate that. So you want to make sure that you go back and add again sequins wherever you need it. As you can see, I still have a little bald spot on the right side, so I'm trying to add some more. So again, just look at your nail from different angles. If you need to add more sequins, that's fine. And then just go back and encapsulate with the glitter. And once again, I'm using my Mia Secret acrylic system, and I'm using my Alpha brush. And I do have a promo code for them, or for Alpha brush, so I'll be sure to leave that down in the description. So same thing for the other hand, we do a small bead of acrylic to fill in the back of the nail. We brush that down towards the tip, and then after that we grab a bead of acrylic, dip it into the sequins, and then place it on the nail. So as you guys know, these sequins were on my website and I still haven't restocked, but I'm working on it, so please bear with me. I know I have people asking me all the time, but they will be back on there again this time. So again, once we have the sequins where we want them, we go back and encapsulate that with the acrylic. And you don't have to use the pink acrylic, especially if yours is a lot darker than mine. You can just go in with a clear acrylic. But again, the only reason why I use my pink acrylic for this is because it's really translucent and you can't really tell that it has pink in it, or at least to me it don't. So that's why I do that. Alrighty, so we're going to keep doing the same process for all of the rest of the nails. And again, some of them are going to be from the tip up, or some going to be from the cuticle area down. You can do it however you want. You can do a full nail, all tips, whatever. Alrighty, so now after we finish the acrylic application, we're going to go in with our 100 nail file, and we are just going to reshape all the nails. As you guys know, after wearing your nails for so long, it kind of takes away from the shape a little bit, just a little bit. So we have to go back and redefine that shape. Again, I am using a 100 nail file to reshape the nails. We're going to do this on all the nails and we'll be back. Alrighty, and also I wanted to give you a side view. I know people always ask for it, so that's how thick her nails are. As you can see, they're not too thick, they're not thin, just thick enough to where she has a nice apex. So now we're gonna go in with our e-file and we're going to shape the file the nails. As you guys know, I always focus on that cuticle area first and then filing the rest of the nail after that. So we're just going to go back and forth on that cuticle area. As you guys know, we go from the right side to the left side, just going back and forth. And again, this is a fine drill bit. And then after we file the cuticle area, we're going to file the rest of the nail. And remember, when you're filing that cuticle area, you want to make sure that you file enough to where you're able to see their cuticle, their natural nail, and the acrylic. And I don't mean there has to be a super big gap, just to where you're able to see like a little bit of that natural nail and you'll be fine. Alrighty, so again, we're going to go ahead and just file all the nails, and just a little reminders that you want to make sure that you file around that cuticle area really good to seal the cuticle area, because I promise you, if you think that you're doing everything correctly, prepping the nail correctly, applying the right size tips, just doing everything right, but you're still getting lifting, I can tell you that I'm 100% sure that you are not filing around this cuticle area really good, which means that water is getting trapped under the acrylic nail, which means they're going to lift. So make sure that you spend a little bit more time doing this part to make sure that your nails stay on, because I promise I know what it's like to not be able to keep a set on because they lift. So be sure to spend a little bit more time on this part, and also be sure that when you're applying the acrylic, that you're not applying it too close to the skin, because if not, it will make this part a little bit harder, or actually a lot harder, because you're not going to be able to file it completely off the skin, because it is going to hurt them. So again, just file the whole nail after that, and just making sure that it's nice and smooth. So we're going to finish the rest of the nail and we'll be back. Alrighty, so once we're done filing the nails, we're going to go in with a buffer. And as you guys know, this is just to get rid of any of those scratches left from your e-file. So we're just going to buff all the nails. Alrighty, so once they're buffed, we're going to go in with a brush and we're just going to dust the nails off to get all of that dust off, of course. And then I'm going to go in with an alcohol wipe to just get any of the remainder dust off the nails, or you could have your client go wash their hands, whatever is better for you. Alrighty, so after that, we're just going to go in with some bling. So I'm going to be using my Mia Secret gel resin, my SS6, SS12, and my wax pencil to apply the bling. Alrighty, so as you can see, I placed a big piece right in the middle closer to the cuticle area, and then I placed a SS12 right above that one, and then I'm going to use my SS6 to go around the cuticle area, and then I'm going to apply a couple of more right there, right under the big stone. So again, you just apply your glue wherever you want your rhinestones, pick them up with the wax pencil, and just place them on the nail. We're going to go ahead and apply some on the index finger as well. And then after that, we're going to go in with the Mia Secret activator, which is the spray that helps that glue dry. As you guys know, this is a gel resin, which means it's going to be thicker, more like a gel consistency. So we have to spray them with the activator to help it dry a lot faster. So I really recommend that you get the activator if you are using the Mia Secret gel resin. And after that, we're just going to go in with the top coat. And for the top coat, I'm using my IBD gel top coat. After we're done with this nail, we're going to cure it for 60 seconds. Alrighty, so we're going to do the same thing on this hand. We're applying the bling on the ring finger and the index finger. Once all the bling is on, we're going to spray the nails with the activator. And after that, we're going to go back with the IBD gel top coat and cure for 60 seconds. Alrighty, y'all, so here is the final look. They turned out so pretty. Those sequins are just so flawless. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram at GetNailDirty2, and I'll see you guys next time.